MrBeast was recently doing a charity livestream for Team Water, his charity initiative to help bring access to water around the world. But not everybody was super happy about it. In fact, one creator, NickA30, was pretty upset about it. Now, NickA30 is a Fortnite YouTuber and streamer with 8.7 million subscribers on YouTube, so he's pretty big, and he thinks that MrBeast going around and calling people to try to raise money is weird. So let's take a listen.
Team Water, what do you think of when you think of that? You're not thinking of any other creator except MrBeast. So MrBeast gets all the credit. So, you know, when he's, you know, asking people to donate on his stream and stuff and pressuring them, and I think it's just kind of a little weird. Like, bro, when they're pressuring these creators to donate money and everything for that, I can see why some creators don't want to do it, because it's MrBeast's name that gets all the recognition. It's not Bill Bob Jr. II donating $1 million that's going to get the recognition. It's going to be MrBeast raises over $10 million to Team Water.
And you know what? NickA30 is kind of right there. The first part of what he said is correct. Obviously, it is a little weird for MrBeast to call up streamers and call up people he knows and ask them to donate money to him. It's a weird premise, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody called me and started begging me for money, I'd be annoyed. But it is basically how all charities operate, so it's not like something MrBeast invented, just calling people up out of the blue. Charities cold call people all the time. The weird thing is that Nick decides to say that one of the reasons nobody likes Team Water is because they don't get credit for it. They don't get recognition. MrBeast gets all the recognition, which is kind of crazy because you don't donate to charity to get recognition for it. That's not the point of donating to charity. The point of donating to charity is to help make a difference in the world. But apparently Nick has not figured that out, and it appears that he thinks that the only reason you should donate to charity is for the recognition of having done so, and for social validation, which I think is incorrect. I think the reason good people donate to charity is to actually, you know, help people. But Nick is a streamer, and in the streamer world, most of them do their donations publicly and as loudly as possible so that they can get credit for it. And that's a problem especially for Nick, because even though he said this, right, Nick has a history with MrBeast and he doesn't like it. So if we go here to this video, we'll talk about why Nick doesn't like MrBeast.
Or anything, because like I got invited to like a Fortnite tournament. It was a creative match with like 100 top creators, and there were server issues happening in Fortnite, and basically I was disconnected from the game. The Fortnite server wasn't working at the time, and he just like, oh, sorry, we couldn't get you in, Nick. And I'm like, so you're not going to restart or anything like that? And I was really mad at the time because I canceled everything. I ended my stream. I was, you know, postponing certain things so I could, you know, make this happen. And he just like didn't even care. I feel like a lot of people are scared to just talk and explain and say like what's on their mind because they want to be in future collabs. I honestly could care less. I just think that there's a lot of shady things, or not shady, just really weird things that he's done that I wouldn't say I would align with. You know, MrBeast is all about just making content, because if he cared about each person, you know, like the simple example, when we were doing that Fortnite tournament, he would have done a requeue, but he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, Nick, we can't get you in, and then that's it. So like, what about the 2 hours that I waited so we could, you know, play that tournament, and then all of a sudden there's a server disconnect and then you can't requeue?
Yeah, NickA30 doesn't like MrBeast, and that's because he feels very slighted about being kicked out of a Fortnite tournament because Fortnite was having server issues. Not something that MrBeast did. It was on Fortnite, their servers were having problems, and Nick got kicked from the match. And now Nick expected MrBeast to requeue the entire lobby, all 99 other creators, just to bring him and maybe one other person back into the fight, which obviously would waste even more time of all the other creators than was wasted of Nick and this other guy, because if the servers are unstable, you just gotta do what you gotta do when you can do it, because obviously there's no guarantee that if they requeue, everybody will get in. Maybe somebody else disconnects, maybe other people can't get back in, and it becomes a whole mess and it takes up even more time. So Nick is wrong to be mad at MrBeast for this. Obviously sometimes things just go wrong and it's not anybody's fault, but Nick still feels very slighted about that, and I think it goes into what kind of person he is. You'll remember in this clip that I showed you here, Nick was talking about how people donate to charity for recognition and validation, and in this one here, he's saying that he was very upset because his time was wasted. And I think if you look at those two things, you can tell exactly what kind of person I think Nick is. But what do you guys think? Is Nick right? Was it weird for MrBeast to try to get people to donate to Team Water, or was it a good thing? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Remember to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless you.